Yo! Yo! It's happening!
Someone's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
It's happening, boys!
Crystal. Enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derive their name, and turned them against each other in the
Echoes of the Fallen!
It seems somebody's woken this place up.
Story of Final Fantasy XVI. New chapters? Oh man, dude, let's go.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I've a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer. Then we better cut this short.
Oh man. Omega? Is that Omega?
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
The Rising Tide? What the? Leviathan! Echoes of the Fallen, Rising Tide? Oh my god, dude. By today? By today? By today? It's shadow dropping? They're dropping it today?
Experience new adventure.
We are going to watch the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth full trailer. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm feeling every single bullet.
Their ire manifests once more.
Boogie noggin.
Do not underestimate this foe.
And he's on a ball, you can see it. Vincent looks good.
Sephiroth. What am I supposed to do? Their luck runs out.
Terrier
mine
Biggs?
doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass.
Sometimes I don't even know who I am.
Wait.
I forget things everyone else remembers just fine. And know things I've got no right knowing.
Holy crap.
It's okay.
There's so much happening.
Before. Now it's my turn.
Is it you, or is it the pooch? I'm just messing with you. That there is our man.
When fate sets us a
Dio.
challenge, we must rise to meet it. Are you ready to rumble?
Aerith, is there anything I can do
Cid!
for you? I want to help.
Phoenix! Holy crap, dude.
Look at me, Barrett. You think
Done.
I want Marlene to see what her father's become?
Promise not to tell?
Marlene
When
and
she
Zack.
wakes up, a scary man is gonna kill her.
What? Aerith?
I won't say that it was fate.
And Jesse.
I won't say that it was destiny.
Bro, this is that classic Uematsu.
But if not, what could it be that drew you towards me? Could it be chance? Till the day that we meet again, where or when, I wish I could say, but believe, know that
Bro.
you'll find me promises to keep.
I love it.
We will
That is where she normally dies. You can see arbiters
I'm begging you.
flying
Lend me your
around.
strength.
Okay, holy crap. Do we have a lot to discuss? I mean, first of all, actually, it says here that it's not going to be available on other platforms until May 29th, 2024. So that's like a 3-month exclusivity. That's the same. That's what we know. But it's interesting they put the exact date. So hopefully we'll see it on PC a lot faster. Let's go back through it, boys, because there is a lot of stuff in here. What will be saved, but will you? You know, Zach makes a comment here about feeling every bullet. I mean, if this happened to me, I would certainly be feeling that. Actually, you may not feel that, depending. Bugenhagen is looking really great. Kazuki is looking really great. Vincent is looking amazing, dude. Holy crap, dude. I don't know what I was expecting, but he just looks so good. That's not the Cerberus. That's a gunny gun. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Terrier Biggs, dude. And he's talking to Zach here. And Terrier Biggs is like so like Chad. It's like ridiculous, right? He's Giga Chad out. And again, this kind of confirms timelines here, right? This goes back to like what we saw in the highway. And you can see they already got Barrett. They already got Wedge, Jesse, and Tifa. So it's kind of assumed that they're dead in this timeline. And the only one that they haven't gotten is Biggs. And so I imagine that Zach is going to team up with Biggs or something like that, right? Got this scene, calm. This scene is interesting too, right? With all these infantry this is oh, I know what this is. Duh. This is the Junon parade. And this is where you're going like undercover, right? Except it's a little less undercover. Yeah. Oh, it's on the boat. That's right. He's in the uniform. Okay. That's nothing new. That's stuff from the OG game. That's sneaking onto the ship. That's nothing too surprising. Okay, that's from the Gold Saucer. For a second, I was like rewinding that, and I was like, wait, are these plot ghosts? I thought it was the Arbiter. A second. No. That's just standard Gold Saucer stuff. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Sheesh. See the team attacks with Cloud and Aerith. And then we have the team attack with Ket. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Kate Sith, 440 and Slip. Kate Sith, I screwed it up. Everyone in the comments is gonna like beat me up when this goes on YouTube. They're gonna be like, he called him Ketchi again. You're wrong, NSP. It's Kate Sith. Okay, I'm sorry. It's Kate Sith. You're right. Off my jock. Okay, Dio looks great. I'm training like every single day to look like Dio. Like this is several layers of man, meat, and muscle. This is what I want to look like. Kate Sith and then Cid, dude. Like we get a look at Cid, and Cid looks so good. Perfect Cid. The Cid that you hope for, the Cid of your dreams, really. We got to look at the summons here. This is so cool. This game is just loaded with content. Like it's like unbelievably loaded with content. Barrett and Dine here. Dine looks really good. Marlene and Zach. This is also really weird. Really weird interaction. Because he says, if she wakes up, a man is going to kill her. Right? And it seems that she's talking about Aerith. And that's a very weird comment. Because you know what that comment makes me think? It makes me think about Aerith whenever she touched Marlene in Remake. And it's like she beamed some type of memories in it. Was it like the two Marlenes like communicating through this multiverse? Like did their consciousness kind of like beam to each other and they got like kind of the message here and knew everything? And that is how Marlene here has become aware of Aerith potentially dying, right? Because that's really interesting. But also too, not just that, Zach is also having memories of the other timeline, right? Where he talked about at the beginning of the trailer, he talked about feeling every bullet, right? So he's having memories of the Beagle timeline where Zach is dead. So it seems like Zach is having these memories and Marlene is able to communicate with Aerith even though she was in like, you know, some kind of unconscious state. This is really, I don't know what's going on, dude. I don't know what's going on. So we keep going forward. And then we get to Songstress. And, you know, oh my god, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, Raiders. Dude, like, this is nuts. Songstress, Aerith. I love it. I love it. I think a lot of people think I'd hate this, but I actually love it. Because, like, deep down, there's part of me that actually loves Tin 2. And, Jesse's alive, and they showed Jesse was dead in the Terrier timeline. So this is not Terrier Jesse. This is Beagle Jesse. This is the Jesse. Not alive? It's a VR? You think it's a VR? Okay. Maybe it's a VR. It's confirmed in Square Enix's website? Okay. My bad. My bad. They confirmed it on the blog. Okay. Cool. So Jessie is not alive. But this is her performance in the VR. Okay, cool. So that's cool. It's still nice that we're going to get to see her in some capacity in this game. And then we have, so I'm assuming this takes place at the Gold Saucer, which is where we have Cloud in such a costume here. Yeah, this is all the Gold Saucer stuff. Nibelheim. Gold Saucer. I love Aerith singing that song. Is it that she sings that song and that later on when she dies the song is gonna play and it's gonna like remind you of the time that you spent with her at like the Gold Saucer? Is that what they're gonna do? It seems like that's a very logical thing to do, right? Storytelling wise, it seems like they're setting that up, making that beautiful moment. And then it's gonna, you know, credits roll. Yeah, exactly, right? And then you're gonna have that moment. That's what I'm thinking. And honestly, I like the song more than Hollow. I know some of you guys were like, no way, Hollow's better. I think this song is better. It reminds me of that peak Uematsu era, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Like Melodies of Life, Tsuki Dane, like peak Uematsu. I love it. Y'all may not love it. I love it. Tiny Bronco, let's go. Dine keeping the photo of Marlene. Dude, this is a game. And then again, we have Zach talking to this unconscious Aerith, right? So then here's another question then too, right? If Aerith is like in this sleep, is Aerith like beaming her consciousness? Is Aerith beaming her consciousness from Terrier timeline into this? Is it like the two Aeriths are they communicating? That's really interesting, right? And then you have the Arbiters in the background, and this is like definitely she's praying, and the Black Feather. This is moments before the actual death scene. Now, whether the death scene is going to play out in the way that it normally does, or whether there'll be something subversive happening there, I don't know. It's very interesting, but I can tell you something that I don't think it's going to be exactly the same way it was in OG. Like, that's for sure. They're going to do something different here than what was done in OG. Whether that means she still dies, or whether that means that she lives, I don't know. I don't know. But I can tell you that something different is going to happen here. I mean, we already see something different actually happening here. I mean, aside from the Black Feather, again, the Arbiters were floating around in the background, right? And the fact that there are two Aeriths, right? Are we going to have one Aerith live and then the other Aerith not live? I don't know. Well, consider this. Aerith is unconscious in Terrier timeline, but conscious in Beagle timeline, and Cloud is unconscious in Terrier timeline, but conscious in Beagle timeline. Are the characters connected through timelines? where they can only exist in one. Oh, you're right. You're right. Because there is no character that's... Oh my god, dude. Subtext. Oh my god. Biggs is shown unconscious at the end of Remake. Biggs is shown unconscious at the end of Remake. Oh my god, there's no version, well, other than like Marlene, but you have all these characters where one is asleep and the other one, and this also ties into Rebirth, Reverse, which is a very common Tetsuya Nomura theme. Oh my god, dude, what is happening right now? What is happening right now? Because Biggs is in a coma, right? In the Beagle timeline. But then Cloud is in a coma in the Terrier timeline, so is Aerith. But then they're awake. Is like, yeah, it seems like to me they have a singular consciousness, right? And they're only able to maybe exist on one thing. Just wait for the third version of Stamp. And it's gonna be a Shiba Inu, right? So if Aerith dies here, she wakes up with Zack. I have a feeling that if Aerith dies in the Beagle timeline, she's dead across both timelines. But this is all to say that I think all the talk about, you know, this remaining the same story is that the only way that this is really remaining the same story, quote unquote, is just in reference to building this new story. Right? It's not actually remaining the same story to me. All this stuff suggests that it's a very, very new story, very different story that builds off of the original story. It is remaking the original story in a way, but it's remaking it to tell a different story at the same time. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Gosh, guys, holy crap. Oof.